Hello, friends. Hello, wake up. It's Wednesday, 9:26 in the morning, Eastern Time, Florida. Hello, friends, enemies, strangers, countrymen, Romans, kind mothers, those in the bardo. Who else did I forget? All my sentient beings, past, present, and future. In all dimensions, in all realms, in all multiverses, in all universes, in all omniverses. Did I exclude any one of you? If I did, uh, write something in the chat. And or something like complaining. Complain to me. Thank you. So I'd like to open up a book. Let's see. I'd like to open up a book. Let's flip over the book. Well, let me show it to you. See it? Did you see it? Let me flip camera over. There, you see it better, maybe. Python, how to program. It includes XML. So here you learn about control, structures, functions, lists, and tuples, dictionaries, exceptions, modules for HTML and CSS, CGIs, classes, class attributes, class customizations, interfacing, method overriding, GUI, Tkinter, Python mega widgets, string manipulation, expression, processing, serialization, XML, this, process management, inter processes, communication, multimedia, networking, secrets, security, restricted execution, data structures, accessibility, multimedia, IOGL, GIL, Python server pages. This book is by the team of Dietel, Liperi, and Wiederman. Wow. So it's by Dr. Harvey M. Dietel and Paul J. Dietel. They're the founders of Dietel and Associates. I wonder still if they're still running internationally recognized corporate training and content creation organization specializing in Python, Visual Basic, .NET, C#, Visual C++. All the goodies for internet web technology. These are the authors of several worldwide #1 programming languages textbooks, including Java, How to Program, 4th edition, C++, How to Program, 3rd edition, and Internet and World Wide Web, How to Program, 2nd edition. In this book, you'll learn these things: HTML, XHTML, Python server pages, network sockets, So good programming practices, software engineering observations, performance tips, portability tips, look and feel observations, testing, and debugging common programming errors. And they got a website, detail.com. And this book, is it out of date? A little bit, probably. Maybe they have a newer edition out. I got it for a cheap price. Mhm. Let's see. So I don't know when I got it, but many years ago. So this version is from 2002, but perhaps I got it in 2010 or so. Mhm. Okay, so there's the contents. There's contents. All the goodies are there. All the goodies, object-oriented programming. Mhm. Everything seems important. Extensible markup language, XML, Python XML processing. Oh, data structures. Mhm. Oh, a case study in an online bookstore. So I can create my online bookstore. Multimedia introduction, Python server pages. Okay, this book come with oh yes, it came with a CD. It's got all the code, so I can create my online bookstore. Okay, so let's start with page 1 and read all the way to the end. It's only under, it's only under 1,250 pages long. Mhm. So why is Python important? It's a powerful general purpose programming language that is extremely effective for developing internet and web-based, database, intensive, multi-tier, client server systems. This book presents a great variety of leading-edge computing technologies. Their second book on open source programming languages. So Python 2.2 has just been released, almost to the minute. So we try to get the new functionalities in. I wonder what Python it is now. Oh, we included a thorough treatment of the GUI. Uh, Tkinter. Using event-driven programming. We discussed exception handling for making programs more robust. Exception handling. That's like errors. We discussed file processing. Most people are familiar with HTML. Yet few know that the World Wide Web Consortium, creator of the HTML, has declared HTML to be a legacy technology that will undergo no further development. Nevertheless, HTML is still important, so we have provided 2 appendices on it. The world is evolving towards XML. In the interim, contemporary web development is using a transition technology called XHTML. How's that going? Okay, we discuss networking. We present a third discussion of computer security. We discuss executing potentially harmful code in a restricted environment using Bastion. So, what is code washing? This is our term for the process we use to format the programs in the book so that they have a carefully commented open layout. In Python, in this book, code appears in 2 colors and easy to read syntax. Okay. Object-oriented programming is used for developing robust, reusable software. Oh, okay. Data integrity is of particular concern. We discussed these other object-oriented topics. Object-based programming introduces. Okay. Database application programming interface. DBMS. XML. Common gateway interface. Python server pages. GUI. Multimedia. Multi-thread processing. XHTML. Career opportunities. Unicode. Hmm. So Python supports Unicode standard, the Unicode Consortium. The standard contains a single character set that specifies unique numeric values for characters and special symbols in most of the world's languages. Wow. I wonder if it has Tibetan. Accessibility. Python version 2.2 features. Lower division, true division, nested scopes, more object-oriented functionality. Some notes to instructors. Oh, this can be used by instructors. So in the late 1990s, universities were still emphasizing procedural programming. The leading edge courses were using object-oriented C++, but these courses generally mixed a substantial amount of procedural programming with object-oriented programming, something C++ lets programmers do. Many instructors now are emphasizing a pure object-oriented programming approach. This book takes a predominantly object-oriented approach because of the object orientation provided in Python. Mm. Uh-huh. So now the examples are available for free download from detail.com and printhall.com detail. Registration is quick and easy. I wonder if it's still up. Approximately 14,939 lines of code in 281 examples are in this book. We present Python features. Okay, 73 programming practices, 125 common programming errors, testing and debugging tips. Summary bullets. Each chapter ends with additional pedagogical devices. Terminology. Include alphabetized list of important terms defined in the chapter in a terminology section. Self-review exercises, solutions. You can get a classroom CD-ROM 2002. Software included with Python how to program. We have included in the the software includes Apache Web Server, a multimedia application for creating 2 and 3D graphics, the CD-ROM, to wireless browser, Pixel 2.1, WebSphere voice server, a text-to-speech engine, and webware for Python. There's probably newer versions of these. Actual auxiliary package for Python, how to program. Acknowledges. Okay, introduction. Internet World Wide Web. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. It's going over the different chapters. I wonder if the chapter on the case of creating a bookstore is in there. Maybe it's in here. Classes object. Maybe it's. Oh, here's a case study. There it is, chapter 23. The multi-tier online bookstore. This chapter said web pages to different clients. We begin this chapter to an HTTP session framework that maintains the client information is picked. The Python CChat does not change, but the programmer can modify the bookstore to service new clients. Multimedia. Pygame. A large collection for creating cross-platform multimedia, such as interactive games. Wow. There's a lot of resources online. Python.org, zope.org, a web application server written in Python. ActiveState.com, open source tools for programmers. A Python distribution called ActivePython and Komodo. Okay. Okay. Introduction to Python programming. Let's see. How do you print a line of text? Oh, print. Oh, that looks familiar. This is for commenting. What's Control Z for? Isn't Control Z used for undoing? Oh, maybe they use end of line. Control Z, displaying multiple lines of text with a single statement. So this is escape. Welcome to that would put it like that. So there's a new line, a tab, a carriage return, backspace, alert. Now this prints the backslash character. Adding integers. So for a prompt for the user, we call raw input. Enter the first integer. And then, so you convert the string to an integer with int. Okay. Enter the second integer, the sum. The sum is sum. Print. Okay. Wow, that's the first program. Memory. So the variables, such as integer 1, integer 2, and some actually correspond to Python objects. Every object has a type, a size, a value, a location, the computer's memory. The program cannot change an object's type or location. Some object types permit programmers to change the object object's value. Mm. Oh, this is interesting. Hmm. So this function raw input. Hmm. Maybe raw input allows any kind of data to be linked to integer. But then when you say integer, then this grabs the raw data and converts it to an integer, and then integer contains that number. So integer one no longer refers to memory location that contains the string value 45. So at the beginning, integer one gets 45, and then it gets 45. Mm. Returning in the statement. Suppose the user enters 72 after the program converts this value to integer into the memory location to which integer 2 is bound. Memory appears as in figure 20. Are not necessarily adjacent in memory. Once the program has attained values, the program adds these. But didn't explain something to me. Because here, it says here a program cannot change an object's type or location. So the integer one, integer two, and some are actually correspond to Python objects. Each object has a type, a size, a value, and a location. Computer's memory. So with the raw underscore input, it creates an object to hold the user entered string and places the object into a memory location. The equals assignment symbol then associates the name integer one with the newly created object. Suppose the user enters 45 as raw input prompt. Python then places the string 45 into memory at a starting location to which the name integer is bound. But then when the statement integer one equals int and parentheses integer one executes function int creates a new object to store the integer value 45. A new object. This integer object begins at the new memory location, and Python binds the name integer to this new memory location. Variable integer 1 no longer refers to the memory location that contains the string value 45. So the variable integer 1 maybe can be used for different. Hmm. So the program cannot change the object's type or location. Type and location are being done by the system, I suppose. It sounds like in this case, integer 1 is being used to hold a string, and then later on is being used to hold an integer. So this integer 1 is changing the type. See right here, it's a string, but then here it's a variable. So what's going on? We just said that the well, maybe the program can't do that, but but the system, the operating system, the Python compiler, no, the Py is or the Python, what is it? The Python programming language going through step by step is going to be taking care of that. The management of the code is going to be taken care of. That's an interesting detail um, that I caught. So I'm going to be going through these pages. So this is a good place to start to get familiar with Python. So I'll put a bookmark here. So I'll get a bookmark. I got some bookmarks over here. Uh, hmm, Here's a good bookmark. And I skipped some of the introductory computer science kind of things and went to programming with how to program. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Let me flip the camera up. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this effort to for me to become familiar with Python and maybe start programming. And I hope to implement some ideas from this book, and particularly the how to use and, and the key on the online bookstore. So don't hurry. Okay, so I gotta stop. Gotta go. Well, my home may benefit any sentient being that was on here. Maybe